the whole sky is just either clear blue or this awful dark smoke color.
These flames are moving as fast as oh my goodness, that's hot. Oh, come on, tractor, don't die, come on, come on. Man, that is hot.
I just hopped in the Ranger. There is an enormous cloud of smoke and 30-mile-an-hour winds right now. It is so dry. Grant is in the tractor with disc hooked up. I think we have another fire on our hands, guys. You know the drill. Farming community, we stick together. So when we see an emergency like this, we don't ask questions, we just jump into action. These situations are always so scary because you just don't know what you're going to be driving into. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This field is on fire. That is spreading fast. I just saw a pickup truck with a water tank going down the road. So glad Grant is in the tractor. These cedars are on fire and it's already hopped the road into this field. Oh, hurry up, Grant, drive faster.
There's another field on fire, another one. I am racing as fast as I can, as fast as this John Deere can go, which is only 26.9 miles an hour. So we're going as fast as we can go to get there, but the distance is deceiving. You just keep going over one hill after another, and it doesn't seem to get any closer. So right now I am 15 miles away from home. So we're getting there, but wish this thing went faster.
How did this fire start? Surely no one was given a burn permit today with the wind and how dry it is. I don't see any fire department trucks, which really surprises me. I don't know if this is a controlled burn or what. This is what I'm looking at right now. This is the view. It's so scary. Grant is almost here with the tractor and the disc so we can start to try and get this put out. I just got off the phone with 911 and the fire department is on their way.
John Deere is going to have to come out with a red and white version of their tractor because this thing is a full-blown fire department this spring. We've already put out one fire with this tractor already. It doesn't even have 500 hours on it. But we actually have the disc hooked up this time instead of the stumper like we did last time. This will be much better at putting out fires. Laura said there's some cedar trees on fire and it has already jumped a road. There's nobody else on scene yet, but neighboring fire departments are on their way. So let's get there quick. Luckily, I was just in the tractor hooking up the disc to move it out of the way. And usually I only hook up one hydraulic line just to pick it up enough, but I actually hooked up all of the hydraulic lines so the disc is fully functional. And I pulled around the corner of the shed and the horizon's full of smoke. So I just kept on driving. The cavalry's rolling out. We got another farmer and his tractor coming on out to help. He's got a yellow Challenger tractor and a blue disc. I'm in a green tractor with a red disc. He was just out here disking.
There's no crop planted in the field, but I'm really concerned about this farmer's pivot. There are so many tires that can start on fire, but mainly the power unit that runs this pivot and an entire barrel of diesel fuel. Oh man, I'm not gonna drive into that smoke. I wonder if oh man. I need Grant out here. This is just not good at all. I called the farmer that farms this field and he's on his way out, as well as several local fire departments.
That is a lot of fire. I do not have a plan of attack. This guy and I are just gonna go for it, I suppose. There's a couple houses downwind and the pivot we don't want to get burned up.
Doesn't matter what color tractor or what color disc, as long as we get this fire put out. The farmer's been called. He has tires burning. He's going to try and get the pivot started. Fire department is here. Talk about heroes, running straight into the flames. Absolutely no hesitation, just getting straight to work. Our job is to help them as much as possible without getting in their way. That wind is just absolutely ripping up from the south.
These flames are moving as fast as oh my goodness, that's hot. Oh, come on, tractor, don't die, come on, come on. Man, that is hot. I can feel the heat radiating through the glass. It is so hot. The wind is like swirling around, we can hardly move. The fire keeps switching directions. It is out of control. The wind keeps swirling and pushing in different directions. We can't see. Thank goodness the fire trucks have lights on them. But this is ridiculous. They're catching on fire. They've got the pivot on, which is great. Oh, shucks. I don't know how long the pivot's gonna be here. It's on fire. Let's keep breaking away. I just this spot, and it's on fire again. It is a true war zone out here. I don't know what's going on. This is kind of terrifying. You just see flames getting out of hand. To add on top of that, there's a big ravine out here. I am all shook up right now. This is insane. This is not how I expected my afternoon to go. much of a ridge out here, so we can drive all over the place.
Go ahead. Hey, Grant, just keep disking in on that one so all that smoke gets out.
Copy that.
Tractor needs more power. Come on.
Are we struggling?
Yeah.
Are you putting the disc all the way down?
No, I'm picking it up.
Okay.
It's so damp out here. Believe it or not, it's damp underneath all this trash. Boy, it is so windy.
We've got a walkie-talkie that the rest of the fire departments have, so they're able to communicate to us what they would like us to do, how we can help them best.
Wish I had that when couldn't see anything.
Was it pretty bad in
Oh,
here?
that tire is still on fire. Hey, tell
Oh
them.
my goodness.
Hey, guys in the fire truck, there's a pivot tire on fire. You should go put that out if you can.
Website knocked down. We're gonna go back and get the east side of it, knock that down so it don't jump through it again. Harvard tankers are there on 324 and B. If you just want to park there for now, probably jump in with Jesse. If nobody's with him, he ought to be coming right behind you. And then the tank, I'm in the attack, so I'll just start working a line here.
The first and fifth towers of the pivot are on fire. Oh, they're stuck. You stay in here and drive the tractor. I'm gonna go hook them up.
Okay, sounds good. Just point me forward when you're ready for me to go.
Control 30.
It's so wet. Fire trucks are getting stuck. Luckily, they've got a rope hookup. We're going to pull them out. Okay.
One of the guys in the green fire trucks is stuck. We're getting them out.
Brandon, take off right from the top of that hill. I'll come up right behind you.
Okay. Here we go.
You think that'll be fun? Okay, that's good. Whoa!
Getting it unhooked. Being a fire truck rescue combine, I do not think was on our list of things that this tractor would accomplish. When Grant...
Control 30, we are on scene. I got some guys from Harvard with me.
Every day just takes an unexpected turn.
Control 30.
Let me tell you that. Is this what you're expecting to use our tractor for when you bought it for me? You okay?
Yeah, it looks like it's on fire over there again. Are they good? Oh, they're driving back in there.
No, they're... Okay, we've got a crew on the tires that are on fire, and the fire has restarted across the road. We're gonna go over there and try and knock it down. Get a little wet from the pivot there.
It was kind of refreshing. Gotta keep the paint cool on this thing. You don't want to melt it.
Oh man. This is now, in the last 2 weeks, the second firefighting we've done in the new tractor.
It's been so dry.
You want to fold the disc up here so we don't hit the pivot?
We'll be fine.
Okay. Oh man, irrigation season already, and we haven't even planted anything yet.
Maybe you're right. I should fold it up.
Maybe just a hair here so it can squeak by.
It's tight.
Yeah, it's tight. So far, you're good.
Oh,
Ah, slide by. Yep, you're good.
oh, the ditch is on fire. Oh my goodness.
Oh my word. Just disc down this dry ditch area here.
So the pivot will get that stuff.
Can I see your phone? You're getting a call. Hello, this is Laura.
Hey Laura, this is Clint Schwank. I just gave Grant a radio.
Yes.
Is it on Clayton CC Fire? channel?
CC Fire.
Yes, CC Fire it is.
Okay. All right. I've got I heard the page or not. Tell him to just kind of keep working the edges of the fire like he's been doing. That's about the best way to get this thing out.
All right, we've got here on this south side of the field, right over the road is on fire again. So we're just over here by the pivot.
Say that again.
On this south side of the field, reignited. So we're back over here.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, the south side is on fire again?
Yeah.
Yes, yep. So
Okay.
we're just getting this ditch here. Oh, Grant, watch out. There's a spool there. Watch out for that spool. Yeah, we're just getting this ditch area knocked down. But yes, we're on that CC Fire channel, so ready for you. Anything you need.
All right, thanks.
Yep, bye.
Bye.
Parts out here.
This is a complicated operation. You just add on top of everything. It is very difficult to see. So the more lines of communication, the better. But the goal for everybody out here is just put this fire out, save this guy's pivot, stop the fire from spreading.
Yeah, north is pretty much all good. We got it knocked down. They are distant right behind us. Therefore, we still got some down here to the south of where you were just at. Tracy, if you get caught up there and get a free tip, send them down here south of 324 on this cornfield and have a fist the edge.
Is there a truck right up there, Grant?
You got a cop? Yeah, go ahead. Well, it was on the south side of that. He's got my radio with him, so you can talk to at least one stiff operator.
Yeah. Hey, it's on the other side of the road now.
Oh my goodness.
Grant, you copy?
Yeah, they're sending me north now, across the road.
Hey, Brandon, if you can catch, there's a Challenger and a disc coming up the road there. Send them right in the field right here and have a disc these edges. Take 30 to Tracy.
So far, I've counted 3 different counties, fire departments that have responded. Here we go. We've got the Challenger on the other side of the road.
I don't know how many more fires we can do. It's hard on equipment.
Sherman is at the station. He wants to know if you want a tanker or just to bring himself. Can't get a hold of us on the radio. You're gonna have to repeat that, buddy.
This whole fence line burned and this whole field across the road.
Where did he want us?
You got enough water yet? You run over to that west line of this field. Just make sure that's all out. Hasn't crawled back in. That grass is burning to the south of us, but I'm not getting out in that grass. It's coming towards you now on that side. 4.
This is really hard on equipment. You should see what the last fire did to the skid steer tracks.
It's not pretty, but I just know I just know that any one of our neighbors would so readily hop in with any of their equipment to help us if our field or equipment was on fire. And I just feel like it's our responsibility, with being entrusted with the responsibility of owning such equipment like this that's capable of so much, to use it not only to make ourselves a living, to do our jobs, to grow food for the world, but to help our neighbors put out a fire.
Alright, we get around this one, there's that wetland to the south of us that's burning a little bit, but it's not going to go anywhere as long as it doesn't jump the road here. As long as they're good on the north side of the road, that's up to Clint. Yeah, I think we got enough this here, unless there's some spot I'm not seeing. This looks to be pretty much under control.
Under control, those are words
Good
I like
on the
to
north
hear.
side of 324, Clint? I think so. There's a few little spots of smoke, but I don't see any flames anymore. Okay, we're going to go down here south of 324, half a mile where that wetland is. It's burning out in that grass, but I don't want to get out in that wetland.
That'd be squishy. We don't want another stuck fire truck.
Are there still tankers at the corner of B and 324?
There's that tanker in the
got
corner.
your two, and our big tanker is...
Oh, there's still fire. I need one of those trucks.
You need one of those?
I need a truck.
I think we're doing pretty well with the disc.
Honestly, the truck would be cool, but I think the disc is the most useful tool.
I agree completely. I think it's really a combo effort to have the truck go over it with a pass of water, and then the disc to just really put everything out for sure and turn a layer of dirt over everything. That is really the key right there.
Where did this start?
I still have not seen where it started from. I'm guessing over here on the south side, since that's where the wind's coming from, but I don't see a piece of equipment. I don't see, I just don't know.
Well, I'm sure glad those guys had a rope on their truck when they did. Like, they didn't have a truck. Like, they could have been swallowed by smoke, or it was in, you never know. Like, could have lost the truck. They could have been running.
Yeah.
We need to keep our Yankum ropes on deck for this stuff.
We don't really do low stress days around here.
This is Tuesday, man. Tuesday.
There has not. Oh my goodness. It's like every single day.
I thought the last fire was big. That was nothing. Well,
Oh my
it wasn't
goodness.
nothing. We did save the tractor, but oh my word.
Wow.
Good thing I had the disc hooked up. Right now we're in another county. I'm 15 miles away, 18 miles away from the shop now. It was moving, so I couldn't drive fast enough. It would have been, they could have gone to our house. They could have got burned up the guy's house south of here.
Sometimes it doesn't feel very useful to be riding passenger with Grant, but it's so nice to have a second set of eyes in the cab here. Just keep an eye out for people. There's so many people on foot, other equipment, fire trucks. There's a lot going on in here. I think we are finally seeing the smoke subside and the sky clear up at least a little bit, which is so good for visibility.
I don't know if you can get, that grass is kind of burning down that ball. I don't know if you can get around that.
I was gonna go see what I could do.
Yeah, if you can get around that grass, we're just gonna let it burn because I don't want to get down in there.
Me either.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Yep. We have our heading.
Dude, these trucks are so cool.
Yeah.
Get me one of them bad boys.
Is that what you want for Valentine's Day?
Yeah, I want one of those. I could haul fertilizer with it.
Fight fires?
Keep it on deck for fires.
Okay, well, I guess you did get me a pretty nice Valentine's Day present. You guys might have to help me with that. So much green on the right side of the road, so much destruction on the left. This looks to be where the fire started.
We're Taking a risk. We're driving through the wetland.
Oh man, this is where the fire trucks and tankers do not want to go. And it definitely feels pretty squishy out here. I don't know. This is the last smoldering stuff. And right up there, just lightly dragging here. Do not want to get stuck. That would be, well, a fire would be the worst case scenario. Getting stuck would be the second worst case scenario. Cannot even see anything out our back window anymore.
Who's excited to pull the air filter on the tractor?
Oh my goodness, I can't imagine. This old girl, this brand new girl, she is really earning her keep around here. I think she might have earned herself some kind of name.
Yeah, what's a good firefighter name?
She was, I just keep calling her my surprise tractor, my Valentine's Day present, but she's kind of turning into a hero. If you guys have any name suggestions, a good firefighter name, drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear them. It's getting this turned up here.
I think that's it.
That would be the last of it. So grateful for a quick emergency response team. I spoke with the kindest, most helpful 911 operators who were able to assess the situation and get people here so fast. It's just, I love seeing people who are so clearly good at their job and passionate about what they do. And I'm so appreciative for people in roles like that.
What do you guys think of all these fire videos? We had the baler burn up, we had the pasture fire with the family, the controlled burn, which was, fire can be a lot of fun when in control. We had a ton of, like, we were cooking marshmallows, but this was the opposite of that. Not fun.
Yeah, these things can be really, really stressful. Goodness. But that's, I mean, honestly, that's the difference that a day and on purpose makes. Today is not the day for a fire. I personally am glad that his power unit, he has a big diesel tank out there in the middle of the field.
My goodness, man.
Can you imagine the diesel tank caught on fire? We just drove past all the firefighters and they were like,
Dude, the amount
do you think they know that I was filming them?
Oh, I hope so. I don't know.
I just think they're really cool, personally. I think being a firefighter, like, ask any little kid what they want to be when they grow up. A firefighter is the obvious choice. What a cool profession. I think probably right next to farmer, being a firefighter is probably one of the coolest jobs you can have.
I always wanted to be a garbage man when I grew up, so, you know. No, I didn't. I always wanted to be a farmer. Can't forget the garbage men, though.
Yeah. Sometimes I just don't know what to do with you.
I think it'd be fun.
Being a garbage man?
Yeah.
Maybe. You'd probably get to see a lot of houses. Probably get to see a lot of people's trash.
We about got stuck.
And after the fire, there's a nice rainbow coming off the pivot mist.
Hey, look at all these trucks. All these ex-military trucks. So cool.
Do you need a military truck, Grant?
I think I might need another military truck. And then also the amount of, like, really old, like, Ford pickups and Chevy pickups that are still running.
Rural fire departments. Man, those are the guys right there.
Mm-hmm.
And gals. We are home. We are safe. The fire has been put out and the tractor has been washed, but we haven't gone through it, specifically the air filter, which is what we're worried about because this thing's been fighting fires left and right. And so we're gonna open it up because we are starting to get it hooked up to the planter. So we want everything to be ready to go before we start planting season. It has been a wild winter, but it is starting to warm up. It is not quite warm enough to plant yet because we had some icicles on the trees because I did start my sprinklers a little bit early. But Grant is bringing in the warm weather already because while I am in sweatshirts and jeans, Grant Grant is already in cargo shorts.
I'm just trying to warm the soil up. So if I wear shorts, the soil's gonna want to be warm. I want to start planting earlier.
I think we're both pretty excited for planting season, but we're looking for the top 2 to 4 inches of soil has to reach about 50 degrees. And then after you plant your seeds, you want to reach like 100 or 120 growing degree units in the first week. And so we just really need the sunshine to come out. Let's check this air filter, shall we? Have any predictions? Do you guys think we're gonna need a new one?
When I washed it, this thing was like a new coat of green. I didn't really realize how dirty it was, but the yellow wheels were like, they weren't like, they looked singed. And like when I washed it, it was like, oh, okay, it's yellow again. So the paint survived, which I'm glad because this is kind of expensive.
Let's open this thing up. You'd think these weights would get in the way, but you just pull this latch right here and it goes straight up. Check that out. Pretty cool, right? Here are the inner workings of our tractor, along with all the specifications. So if you're ever wondering what needs maintenance on this, you can see this handy little chart right here. And it shows the oil and filters and grease points and how often they all need to be checked and serviced.
I always find it super interesting how there's no really words, it's just numbers and arrows, because these tractors get shipped all over the world. And so anybody from anywhere can figure out where to grease it and when to grease it. So that's pretty cool. Remember when we saw a tractor just like this down in Argentina?
We have seen tractors like this everywhere. And now we have one on our farm. It's a good thing I'm so skinny I can fit back here. Layer 1. It smells like smoke.
Well, it's still kind of blue. Better than I expected.
Better than I expected. I wish you guys could smell this though. It smells straight up like burnt grass. That can't be good. You smell that?
Yeah, kind of smells like the trigger.
You guys hungry for some steaks? The inside looks very blue. Just good. It means it's been protecting our tractor.
Yeah, I was honestly expecting way worse, and I think we can keep running it. I've seen way, way worse.
So these paper filters, do you guys think that taking an air compressor to them ruins it? I've seen some comments about that. There's definitely some discourse. Like if I were to blow this out with high air pressure, does that ruin the filter or not? What do you guys think?
I personally think blow it out all you want because there's a secondary air filter. So this one I'm not going to blow out, but that one is a tighter tolerance than this one. This one gets all the big stuff. So keep blowing this one out, but just keep that one in at all times. That's secondary layer of protection.
Well, we'd love to hear your thoughts, but all in all, I think we're pretty good. I think this should be good to run for planting season.
Those filters aren't cheap either, so.
What's the price tag on this big one?
Definitely over $100. Give it a little twist.
There we go.
I think that filter's bigger than the old tractor's filter.
It's in nicely.
There you go. I moved it so it didn't fall on you.
Thank you. There we go. We're all set.
We keep looking this thing over. Ooh, I see a bird nest. There's some grass in there.
A bird's already been making its home in our tractor?
That's not good. We should definitely get that out of there because the exhaust is up there.
A lot of components on this thing.
That's probably why it's so expensive. Happy Valentine's Day.
I'm going to be milking this present for a long, long time. Is it a nest or is it debris?
I don't think it's a nest. I think it's just debris.
Built up from our adventures.
Right by the turbo.
It looks like a mouse nest to me. And you guys know how I feel about mice. Now, while the tractor is looking pretty good, the skid steer is looking a little bit worse for wear. Not this time, but the last fire that we fought with our equipment, the skid steer put in some serious work and paid the price. It drove straight through the fire and the tracks are splitting now. Here, here, here. I think it'll be okay, but definitely got some wear and tear. But you know what? It's okay, because we own equipment like this because we want to help our neighbors in any way that we can. And we were able to help that neighbor put out so much of his fire. And that's the kind of stuff that our parents and grandparents raised us to do. Stop whatever you're doing and help out your neighbors in need. What an honor it is to be able to do that. And my goodness, what a beautiful day. The sun is shining, and in typical Nebraska spring season fashion, the wind has been blowing gusts up to 40 or 50 miles every single day. And today's the first calm, still day, and it feels great. And the Geo Tracker just got back from the shop. It is back in action and ready to roll. And with that, thank you so much for watching today's video. So glad nobody is hurt and our tractor's okay. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.